Okay, so if we were charting SoFi right now, we would chart, I already have charted it. But if we were looking at SoFi, we see here that this 544 is the top of some resistance at this point. Okay, 544 is the top of that gap, which matters because in the gap, there will be resistance. Okay, so 544 is our resistance. We need to find strikes, our sell strike above 544. So if we're looking back at the trade, okay, so we got 544 as our resistance. We're looking back at the trade. Let's put ourselves on the vertical. Okay, we're on the call side because we're doing a call credit spread. Yeah. And we need to be above, what did we say, 5.44?
Yes.
So we can do a spread that is 5.5, 5.6, 5.5/6, or 6-6.5. Okay, there's no money at this one unless we go out a little further in time, which, we can. SoFi is small. So because it's small and having its own share of issues, and current price is 5.16, we're talking about going up to 5.5. We can collect $3 here, but we may go out in time and collect more. Questions I have. How much is this spread? How much is this spread?
300. 300.
What's the spread?
Wait a minute. I can't see what I'm looking at. Bid X, ask X, the ask.
We're looking here.
Oh.
What is the spread?
I thought we was looking on the call sign.
The spread is what's the
let me look. The difference between the two?
The difference between the two. Yeah. So the spread here equals 6 minus 5.5, which is how much? Which will be 0.5.
It's called 0.5.
Yep, 0.5 or $50.
$50.
The difference between the two is 0.5, which is $50.
Gotcha. I did write that down.
Okay, this is a 0.5 spread, it's called.
0.5.
Yep. So the most you're going to have to leverage is $50. This is one of those trades that will only cost you or have you deposit or block off your buying power of $50. Okay. Now in this case, you're not gonna we're going out a week and SoFi. We're only gonna take in $4. You're gonna spend $1 and some change on fees. So that's not a good place to go. Right? Let's look at the next week out. Maybe we go out 2 weeks and we say we're looking at those same strike prices, though 5.5 and 5.5/6.
So over here, what's that now? 8.
Okay, so 5.5/6 is $6. We got to go to the bid column because we're sellers. Would be $6. Yep, you may say $6. I don't even want, that's not good just yet. Let's go see what we see. Let's go out another week. If you decide you want to trade SoFi, because you could look at some 50-cent trades and say, I don't know if I want to do SoFi. May want to do something else. 5.5/6 here. This takes us out 2 weeks. Now, even if you think about, I always think about this in terms of return on collateral, the return on my collateral. In this case, you are leveraging $50 and you're making $8. We think about $8 divided by the $50. What percentage return is that? What percent return is 8 divided by 50? Let me pull out my handy dandy calculator.
16.
8 divided by $50. That's a 16% return. That's really not bad, right? 16% return on your money in 2 weeks. I mean, you think if you look at it just in terms of the $8, Jamie will say stuff like, I can't do something like that because my bills are bigger than $8, which is real. That's very real. But what you do is you do $8 and you continue to, rinse and repeat. You do multiple contracts of $8 and you make it bigger that way. But the point remains the same. What I always like to look at is what is the return on my investment? I'm investing $50 and not really even investing it. I'm allowing the broker to block or deposit my $50 and I'm going to collect 8 of those dollars while the trade is going. You're going to spend $1, $1.50 on fees. So let's say you're keeping about $6.50. Right? I just want to show the reason I'm showing this is I want to show you that there are places in trades where there's a 50-cent spread, right? Where there's a 50-cent spread between those. And SoFi is not the only one. There's other places, other ones that have 50-cent spreads as well. SoFi is not the only one. But I want to show you that they do exist. Real quick, I just wanted to come on. This is Arlissa, Educator to Trader. Wanted to come on and tell you and ask you, I guess, to like and subscribe to the channel. If you like the content that I create and I'm, posting regularly, then go ahead and subscribe. That way you won't miss anything and you can be a part of all that we're doing here. I'm a coach to sellers. I'm an option sellers coach. If that's a vein that you don't know anything about or you want to know more about, then go ahead, subscribe and check us out all the time. All right. Thank y'all. I appreciate it.